Hello dear children. Today we are going to start a new topic, direct indirect speech. By learning direct indirect speech, you will be able to differentiate between direct and indirect speech. You'll also be able to learn the rules of conversion of direct to indirect speech and from indirect to direct speech. So let's begin our topic, direct indirect speech. Look at these examples. He said, I'm playing. He said that he was playing. She said, I'm painting. She said that she was painting. He said, I did this exercise last night. He said that he had done that exercise the previous night. The inspector said, I'm glad to be with you today. The inspector said that he was glad to be with me that day. So, what changes have you observed? Yes, there was omission of commas, use of that, and change in pronouns. There are two ways of reporting the speech. One is direct speech and another is indirect speech. In the direct speech, the exact words of the speaker are quoted, but in indirect speech, the exact words are not quoted. There is change of tenses. If the reporting verb is in the direct statement or in present or future tense, then in indirect speech there is no change in the tense. Have a look at this example. My friends say he is very handsome. My friends say that he is very handsome. So, have you noticed that there is no change in the tense? My granny will say you need to eat. My granny will say that you need to eat well. If the reporting verb is in past tense, then the direct statement, then the verb within the inverted comma will change in the indirect speech. Simple present will change into simple past. Present continuous will change into past continuous. The girl said the flower is pretty. The girl said that the flower was pretty. The old man said the rain is falling very heavily. The old man said that the rain was falling very heavily. Present perfect will change to past perfect. Simple past will become past perfect. And there will be also a change in modals. The principal said all the students have passed. The principal said that all the students had passed. Rohan said Sheetal arrived yesterday. Rohan said that Sheetal had arrived previous day. He said she can dance. He said that she could dance. There is this formula which we call as son formula. How? The personal pronoun changes. First person will change to subject, second person, object, and third person there will be no change. If the subject of the quoted word is in first person, then it will change according to the subject of the reported verb. He said to me, I like coffee. So have you noticed? He told me that he liked coffee. If the subject of the quoted verb is in second person, like here, he said to me, you look happy. He told that I looked happy. So here we have changed according to the object of the reporting verb. According to me, we have changed it into I. If the subject of the quoted word is in third person, he said to me, she has already left. He told me that she had already left. So there will be no change. I said, I want to consult my parents. I said that I wanted to consult my parents. You said, I want to consult your parents. She said that I want to consult my parents. Anil said to me, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told me that my parents are waiting for me. Anil said to you, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told you that your parents are waiting for you. Anil said to him, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told him that his parents were waiting for him. When there is third person pronoun, then there is no change. I said to you, he should be trusted. I told you that he should be trusted. She said she is looking for a job. She said that she was looking for a job. Now have a look at change of adverb. This will be changed to that, today, that day, these, those, now, then, here, there, tomorrow, the following day or next day, yesterday, the previous day and the day before, tonight, that night. Now, have a look at the change of adverbs in few examples. He said, I shall discuss the matter next week. He said that he would discuss that matter the following week. She said, we shifted to this house 2 weeks ago. She said that she had shifted to that house 2 weeks before. Now, how? There will be change in the interrogative sentences. A question is changed into a statement. In a direct yes or no question, reporting verb is changed into ask, inquire, and if whether is used. She said, are you writing a poem? She asked me whether I was writing a poem. I said to him, do you know when she will go home? I asked him if he knew when she would go home. In case of question word like who, how, where, etc., same word is used to introduce the reported speech. Where do you live? She asked me. She asked me where I lived. He asked, how do you write poems? He asked me how I write poems. In imperative sentences, reporting verb is changed into ask, advise, request, and tense remains the same. The verb is put in the infinitive too. I said, take your seat. I asked him to take his seat. He said, give me some food, please. He said to give him some food. Exclamatory sentences. In exclamatory sentence, reporting verb is changed into exclaim with joy, sorrow, anger, surprise, etc. And that is used. He said, how beautiful a place. He exclaimed with joy that it was a very beautiful place. Let's check what have you learned. The air hostess said the hijackers tried to frighten the passengers. The air hostess said that the hijackers have tried to frighten the passengers. Good job. You have learned direct, indirect in a very good manner.